It's the future of wellness in the context of the future of work and the global pandemic that we find ourselves in at the moment. So I wanted to recap on some of the things that Elysia shared about. So we started talking about burnout and what that looks like, which that was quite interesting actually. And what it can look like is, or some of the stressors that cause it would be things like too much work, not asking for help, having this whole hustle and grind culture where it's not okay to ask for help. Some of the specific areas related to stress that Elysia mentioned were time pressure, work overload, job insecurity, poor leadership, long hours, lack of progression, and not feeling valued. And they're tied in with the 8 dimensions of wellness that she mentioned. So there was spiritual wellness, environmental wellness, physical wellness, mental wellness, intellectual wellness, occupational wellness, social wellness, and financial wellness. And they are interrelated somehow. So having an impact on one area can have a knock-on impact on another areas, both from a positive and a negative perspective. So we mentioned specifically around the social element and how we're not necessarily interacting with people as much as we used to, and that can have a knock-on impact then on mental wellness. We touched a little bit on values and how to really understand what your values are and the importance of values and how values may change and evolve over time, but it's really important to create that sense of belonging and the role that leaders play in creating that and in embodying the values, and how to understand your values by knowing what really goes against your values. That's an easy way to understand what your values are. I liked talking about the idea of bouncing ideas around and how that's not really possible at the moment. So if you have any ideas around that, if you're doing something that's working for you, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to hear about it. We talked about a specific example in relation to intellectual well-being and how in order to improve wellness in that area, there was an atypical approach taken with this organisation when it comes to their wellness programme, which focused more on inclusion and conflict resolution because it was more of a cultural conflict that was happening in the workplace. And I suppose this reiterates the importance of really getting the basics right and getting the foundations there. So when you have a wellness program in place, it's not all about the yoga and the meditation and the journaling and things like that. While those things are important, it's about making sure that foundationally everything is in place and that you have the right culture. And I suppose something to leave you with thinking about and getting involved in the conversation, and I'd love to hear your interaction on social media, is how can our approach to wellness change for the better? If you would like to get involved in the conversation, similar to Elysia, I'm quite active on LinkedIn. If you'd like to reach out to me directly there, I'd love to hear from you. I'm also quite active on Instagram and on Twitter, and I'll put the links to those in the show notes if you want to reach out to me. And more than anything, I'd love to get a conversation going about what you see as the future of wellness, or how we as a society, we as people can put wellness back into the centre of everything that we do. As always, if there is anyone who you feel would benefit from listening to this episode, go ahead and hit the share button. You should be able to share on social media, through email or through WhatsApp. And I would really appreciate you letting other people know about the podcast. Thank you, and I'll speak to you again next week. Well, there you have it. Thanks for listening to the Happier at Work podcast with Aoife O'Brien. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to rate and review the podcast.